Great day, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to physical therapy, and I want to warn you in advance that it was an extremely painful day. You'll see me cry at some point, and you'll see me struggling with a lot of pain. But just hang in there and endure with me, because if we keep on pushing, things will get better. So I'm glad you joined me. Please don't forget, thumbs up, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in a little while inside the therapy room. Okay? Thanks again for joining me. See you soon. Bye.
Where's the most pain? The shoulder?
I don't have no less pain. Just sitting, my bottom is killing me too, and this cushion and the thigh muscles are hurting. Everything. My knees are hurting, my ankles, my feet.
Which knee's hurting the most, the left or the right?
The left knee.
The left knee? Oh.
Yeah.
So just try to get some. Does that hurt when I do that?
Year.
It's okay.
I get bronchitis.
Make sure it doesn't rash. So.
Huh?
That's why I didn't put on the gloves, because I don't want to put the latex.
Oh, what's too thoughtful. Anyway, since I get bronchitis every year, because I have myasthenia gravis and my lungs just get tired, so to me it felt like I got bronchitis again.
It was lasting. It was getting worse. It was lasting too long.
Yeah, last week I was pretty worse.
Because of the COVID, you probably felt more uncomfortable than normal.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably got even more terrible sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you slept a lot of naps during the daytime.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I've had COVID.
I fought it, but I don't like sleep on this house. I can't fight it. That was the kind you can't fight.
Yeah. I think I've had COVID twice, and it was like, I had like really bad fever, like the worst migraine. Like I don't even get migraines, but I was like, it's like now I know people like, oh, I have migraine. Like, oh, this is what it feels like.
Oh wow. And then when I get sick, my muscles get tighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, she couldn't feed herself one day. She couldn't lift her shoulder at all to feed herself.
Yeah, usually when people are sick, you just have this more inflammation, more irritation, so everything's achy.
Mm-hmm.
When you're achy, generally speaking, you don't want to move at all.
Mm-hmm.
So when you don't move, things are even tighter.
Okay.
Probably more dehydrated because you're not like, oh, let me drink a bunch of water.
Well, yeah, my sister pushed the water through me.
Yeah, she drank about 4 bottles of water a day.
How was your what's it called? Like your sense of taste and smell? Did it change a little bit? No.
Yes, it did. You said my chicken soup was salty.
Well,
And it was not
people said they lose
salty.
it, right?
They lose it, but sometimes it changes.
Oh.
Everything was heightened. Oh, this is salty. Oh, this is it. Oh, it's not
Well,
salty.
I always have a heightened sense of taste already.
That's okay, but like even when you're sick, like you eat meat. You eat
She eat meat.
Yeah, okay. So when you're sick, does a steak sound good? No.
No.
Does fish sound good?
No.
What about applesauce? That sounds pretty good, right? Toast.
Yeah, it depends.
Toast.
Toast.
Yeah.
Applesauce, applesauce, yeah.
Bananas.
Yeah.
Nah. Like,
You're right. Toast.
So sometimes like when I'm sick, the fanciest thing I'll eat is like a bagel with like cream cheese. That's like that's like the fanciest thing. Like I love coffee. Like you want coffee? I'm like no. Give me tea. And I usually don't like tea.
Okay.
You had coffee one day and donut,
Yeah, I did. I didn't want anything with it.
and then she asked me to make old school cinnamon toast in the oven.
Yeah. So that's another sign. Before even like, I forget COVID. Like this is how you know you're sick. You're like, what do you want for breakfast? I'm like bananas. You want eggs? Like no. You want a salad? Like sounds terrible.
Remember, I asked you, did you want a salad? What'd you say?
Yeah.
No.
They call it what's called the brat diet.
Yeah.
Like bread,
Rice,
Bananas,
applesauce, and toast.
Yeah.
And so I made her a croissant sandwich for dinner last night, and then I
That
made
sounds pretty good, croissant. Yeah.
it was with roasted chicken from the deli and little dry salami and the little bacon bits, and then grilled.
You got cheese, right?
Yeah, Mexican cheese.
Why didn't you eat like fish? Yeah, exactly,
No.
exactly. Or,
I said
scallops, something really fishy. No.
Then I was mad at my sister. Said, "I'm gonna make you a baby one." And I haven't eaten with that. I said, "Why baby croissant? I want a baby croissant." She said, "Cause you know you're not gonna eat no regular." And I struggled with the baby croissant.
And then, did you eat the oatmeal cookie though?
Yeah.
Oh, no, cookies sound good.
He understands you.
Yeah, he does.
He know you're not eating.
Those are like the sick foods, you know.
Yeah. For me, it's barbecue Lay's potato chips. Everything gets better with barbecue Lay's potato chips.
Yeah.
And a diet 7-Up.
Yeah, 7-Up is like I don't drink 7-Up or like ginger ale. 7-Up is like delicious.
Yeah, when you're sick.
Yeah. Hey, you want ginger ale right now?
Yeah, I do. I'm still drinking a
I
lot
wanted
of
to
fluid.
bring something to show you what I've been working with.
Can you pick that up for me? You see me moving around here.
Wow, look at her showing out.
How much pounds is this?
It's 2 pounds.
Ooh, so like it's 20.
That's okay. Pick it up again, please. Just breathe. You don't even pick it up high. Just go a
She
quarter
cheated
way.
last time. She slid it back and then
That's
picked
good.
it up.
Good, perfect.
Wow.
2
Let's
pounds.
see a cool trick. Watch this. Let's put that away.
Okay.
No, what's this one? A little bit smaller, might be harder to grip. Feels like nothing, right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Is that 1 pound?
It's 1 pound. So sometimes you want something to feel easier, go heavier, or make it harder, then go back. The other one.
Oh.
Trick your brain, huh?
Yeah, it's just like now your brain thinks it's picking up that weight again, but it's like,
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
you guys said you took medication when you had COVID? What did they give you?
He gave me
Benzonite, something just for the cough.
Just to dry the cough.
Just yeah.
He asked me did I want the other stuff, and I said if I get worse, I'll call you back. So I'll call you. But I didn't get worse.
Nah, she didn't need Paxlovid. Her muscles was gonna stop completely, and she was gonna get COVID again.
3 times like that. I guess, not my expertise, but like, I think when I was on COVID, I just took a bunch of Dayquil. This is how I know I'm getting older, because the world's changing. Because when I went to buy Dayquil, they were like, "Do you have a driver's license?" They
Yeah.
give me your driver's license. I'm like, why? It was like they had to like enter in the system because that's like what the kids do. It's like,
Yeah, because they used to steal all that stuff and make meth out of it.
is that what they used to?
NyQuil and the Benadryl and Actifed, all of that. You gotta have license for codeine.
I heard like people like would mix cough medicine with alcohol and they would drink that.
Freeze it.
Freeze it?
They freeze it and drink it.
Ooh.
Can you imagine a whole bottle of codeine?
Get high off of.
Deborah, you picked up a weight. Impressive.
Nice, take a break from that. This is what I mean about like, think about it, like, you didn't finish high school, but for some reason you know that you can make meth from day NyQuil.
Mm-hmm. They know it.
Yeah, but I think they have a cough suppressant in the Dayquil and NyQuil. And then there's like Mucinex, and I guess that helps get all that.
You can't, with thyroid disease, which I have, you can't take any NyQuil, any Alka-Seltzer, none of that.
Is it because of the acetaminophen?
Probably. And I'm not to take anything with sedative, with myasthenia, because they don't know if they can wake you up.
Is sedative or Sudafed?
It's same. I can't take anything to put me to sleep.
Oh, wow.
It causes mild drowsiness?
Not to take. I took Tylenol PM once and I couldn't feel my legs. I said, never again.
I didn't know that. What about, I think like certain allergies, like Claritin, is that can make you drowsy, or you're not allowed to take that either?
I take Claritin.
They have like non-drowsy forms?
Non-drowsy. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, when I'm sick, I'm like, give me everything. I'll take anything to get this pain to go away.
And then I went to get Deborah's medicine and my son's, and my car stopped on me at CVS.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had to get a tow home. I'm like...
How long did the tow come?
First one came in 45 minutes to tell me we can't jump your car, it's your starter. And then the second one, another 45 minutes to an hour. So I waited about 2 hours
It
to
wasn't
get
at nighttime, was it?
Daytime.
Oh, that's good. You're moving better. Does it feel better on your knee?
No.
Feels worse?
Oh,
No.
it's moving better, but it's...
What's hurting?
It's
Everything.
everything.
Does it feel like achy? Or is it sharp pain?
Maybe like... It's like my muscles, like achy. I can't say.
Right here on the knees?
No, it's like inside.
Inside?
Maybe she wants cognac.
Maybe.
No.
Alright, just move your arm a little bit. I'll be right. I'm gonna grab you a heat pad and see if that makes it more relaxed.
Alright.
Oh, sorry you're hurting today.
And this finger don't want to move. It's like my muscles are just real, like they're being affected, like they're real tight.
Maybe you just need an Advil sometime. Just something different.
What's Advil do?
It just stops the aching. I have to take an Advil for the aching.
No, it's like, I almost feel like my thigh muscles feel like my upper thigh muscles and my legs feel like I'm not sitting on any cushion.
Wow. The cushion looks all right. You're not pressing down on it or anything.
It probably is.
You feel like you're pressing down too hard?
Yeah. Yeah.
So is the seat hurting you more than anything?
My butt and my upper thigh muscles right below my butt.
I'm sorry.
And my arms, just everything. My
You
arm, like this one right here, feel like I have a blood pressure pumping tight on it.
Maybe you have a flu
Right
leg.
in here. Right in here, I feel like there's a blood pressure pump squeezing. Right there.
Let me know if this gets too hot, okay?
I want hot warm.
You got your pants on with this, but I don't want it to be too hot right off the bat. I
So
think
it's not gonna get too hot. That's what I'm just trying to say. It's not gonna get too hot.
I just want it warm. I don't want it to be like scorching hot.
And then see, like right now, my muscles, I can't. This finger doesn't wanna. Usually, I can move this finger around. It's like stuck.
When you were sick, you probably didn't do a whole lot of stuff, did you?
No.
So like, when you're sick like that, it's bad for two reasons. Like, obviously you're sick, everything kind of hurts and achy. So you didn't do anything, which is understandable. I'm saying you should, but like when you don't do anything, everything just kind of like. So you
I
lost.
did, but like I did my neck exercises when I was in the bed, and I stretched my arms.
Okay.
I did stretch my arms, but
Compared to what you normally do, that's what I mean. You still did everything when you were like feeling terrible? That's impressive. That's pretty good.
I guess not.
Did you say it louder? Say it louder. I guess not.
I guess not.
I mean,
tried.
I'm saying that's possibly. I'm not saying that's the cause, but remember when you're sick, like especially like even with forget COVID, like if you have the flu or any illness, one, your body's not going to feel the same because one, you're sick, and two, you're not moving as much as you normally are. You're not eating the same stuff, so you're eating like crackers and bananas, which is not a whole lot of nutrients, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to take you like almost like a week or two to get back to where you were. You know what I mean?
Sound like my conversation in the car.
Yeah.
She goes, I want to start standing in my chair again. I said, you better
I
start
said
next
5
week.
minutes. I said it was like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Next
now?
week.
Huh?
Feel the heat now? No?
It's warm. It's a little warm.
Okay. But I'm just saying, so don't underestimate how much like being sick can take it out of you, you know?
Yeah, I tend to try not to. I forget that sometimes, but it does. It takes a lot of it.
Yeah, I mean,
Physically, it does.
even for me, like if I get sick, it almost takes me like 3 weeks to get back to where I was.
Even though I still try to push it, it does take a while.
Yeah. I remember when I had COVID, I mean, I didn't have it that bad, but I mean, a week later, I'm going up the stairs, and I'm like, oh, that was hard.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, we did pretty good with it. I'm glad.
Yeah, the doctor was impressed. And then I patted her back a lot.
Very impressed.
I patted her back a lot to keep her lungs open.
Like,
Yeah. I feel okay? Is the pressure on the weight too much?
I think more people have COVID than they realize. They're just walking around saying, I'm not tested. And now that you have to pay for the test too.
You have to pay for it?
Yeah.
Oh, don't they give you the free ones? Like, or they only give that?
I don't think they give you free ones anymore. You can always go to CVS and ask.
Those home kits.
The home kits are
I
$16.
move this on them. Does that feel a little bit better? Having a few minutes with like heat? No? Right. I want to move your leg, and you're going to tell me that the couple minutes of heat, tell me if that feels better or worse. How's that?
it's moving better.
Okay, that's good. So nothing crazy. So we got a little bit of heat.
You gonna force like butter?
Well, that's the problem with COVID, that people are sicker longer, and people that are, that are working, they have not much sick days. So they're like, either I'm homeless or I'm going to work.
Well, the doctor told us not to test anymore. Don't test it for when you're negative. After 5 days, wear a mask for 5, and that's it.
When you're out, and don't have to test it.
Don't test again, because you can test technically test positive for 30 days, but you're probably not. But stay away from everybody in the house that have COVID for 5 days, which is impossible.
Another 5 days.
Alright, this is not my expertise, but I would say you're sick and you don't have to go anywhere, just stay home.
There you go.
Till you're better. There you go.
There you go.
Regardless of COVID, you have the flu, you have a cold,
That's true.
you have tuberculosis, like
Tuberculosis.
Just stay home.
Just stay home.
Just stay home if you can.
But like you say, people are challenged with sick leave. How much sick leave do you get? 10 days a year?
Yeah. You okay? Your knees hurting? Your bottom? Can you shift your weight?
She hates those cushions. Is that the best cushion in the world, you think? She hates those cushions.
Maybe just changing them out, just doing different cushions, just playing around with those. The reason I'm trying to stretch out your legs, hopefully that kind of translates to like less pressure on your.
You want me to push the cushion some, Deborah?
Just like my arm feels like it's blood pressure because I'm not up and down, so like it's squeeze.
Feel like something is squeezing your arm?
Yeah, and then my just hip and thigh was in the back.
Just lean forward a little bit, okay? Couple deep breaths. Take a little bit better. Sometimes take a couple deep breaths when you're in pain. That can help us a teeny tiny bit. And it's like leaning, you have to lean forward and then it's like just offsetting the weight. Remember, even if you have the best cushion in the world, you sit in the exact same position, it's gonna eventually feel uncomfortable.
And you know how much those cushions cost?
Probably $100.
$500.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
What?
$500. Isn't that ridiculous?
How's that $500? I almost have my own cushion shop.
$500. And she got one cushion and the dog jumped and bit it and it broke in 2 days.
Does it feel like you want to push that? Okay, the other side hurts more, right? Okay, let me see if I can.
Yeah, Rohu cushion Quadro.
This is $500?
Val, that's a Rohu for $500.
Why is it $500?
I don't know. It say it puts air in 4 quarters. It's terrible.
Is it feeling worse? Better or the same?
You feel better?
Take a deep breath. Exhale.
And similar to T-Touch, huh?
So maybe you guys should start your own business of selling cushions.
We need to.
It's also the healthcare system.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that's like healthcare related,
Mm-hmm.
like these are socks. Oh, these are hospital socks. No, that's $50. Like, what? Remember when I was at the hospital and they gave me aspirin? I'm looking at the bill, like, this is $80 aspirin?
$80 for one aspirin.
Yeah.
I guess that's how they pay their nurses. Overbilled.
You okay there? I can
Feel like this is strong.
Can
Oh,
you
you
put-
have some tissue?
I'll grab this.
Are you crying? That's how much pain it is? I'm sorry. Oh,
Are you okay?
he gets the Therapist of the Year award.
You still need to blow your nose too? Okay.
It just started, the hip?
No, it was started from one, but it just got progressively worse.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have to get out when we get in home. You said you wanted to sit up?
I'm tired of being in the bed.
No, just go with the breath. And it's like this, what do you do to like make it go away? You take a couple deep breaths, and you stand up.
I said a couple of deep breaths and pray. And then I lay back, or I try to lean over to the side to get pressure off.
Can you like recline this chair?
Yeah.
You want to try reclining it?
Yeah.
You want to try reclining it?
She can do it with the buttons.
Just recline it like a quarter inch.
I'm not good with measurements.
Like this much, teeny tiny. Because if it hurts, if you go small amount, it's probably going to hurt even more if you go a big amount. That feels good. How's that feel? Worse? Same. Recline a little bit more. So usually when you recline it back and your feet elevate, it usually takes the pressure off your back. For most people. So, does it feel better?
Yeah.
So recline a little bit more, please. How's that? Better? So when your back acts up like this, like think about elevating your legs and it's leaning back, it takes the pressure off.
And it's not my back,
It's her butt.
it's my butt is in the area right below the buttocks.
Right, but sometimes it's alleviating the pressure on different spots.
Okay.
It might work, it might not.
Okay.
But this is work because right now, where's the gravity? The gravity is going at a different angle. It's not going directly on your bottom. So then we change the angle of gravity. And you're taking the physics course, which I did very poorly in. The force is going in a different spot. Okay, a little bit more. Again, a little more.
Mm-hmm.
So now the weight's at a different spot, the pressure is being pinpointed at a different spot in your body, not the same exact.
Better. Yeah. And you didn't tilt it all at once either, so maybe that helps too. Slowly tip it back.
And once you're comfortable with this, try to tilt it even further back. Even better or worse?
Better.
Okay, good. So if this happens again, which it does, right?
Yeah.
Now you have a better idea. Nothing wrong with deep breaths and prayers, but try to add this to it next time and see if that helps. It might not work every time, but this is working now, so let's try it out. It's hard to think when you're like in excruciating pain.
Well, now you have the video where you can look at what you did
Yeah.
to go back and get the pressure off.
You want to go even further back? Yeah, you good here, that's good. It's like this thing you play around with it. This is like even better?
Yeah.
If you want to do even more experimenting, something I can do is I can go here. And flip your legs a little bit. Does that feel okay? Does that feel even better or worse? Or same?
Okay.
Better, worse, or the same?
It feels better on my back, worse on my leg. It's funny.
Yeah, but your butt hurts so much in the chair, you have to do that more.
That's what, sometimes with people with like back injuries or glutes are holding, they just tell them lie on your back and put your feet against the wall. So that's like similar, right? Obviously not the same, but kind of similar concept.
Nice.
Now if this feels good, then try to go back a little bit more. So you have an idea how far you can go.
Oh.
You're surprised you're reaching that, huh? Usually she can't reach the remote.
I can't reach this really sometimes to go back this far.
Be-
I just have to call my sister to help me.
That's because he stretched your hand
There you go.
and you held the weight.
Feels even better?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I've been impressed that I reached the thing to go back this far on my own.
It almost looked like the zero gravity chair, Annie.
Yeah. And then see where the weight is?
Yeah.
The weight's not on her bottom per se, it's like more like roughly here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right, because this is where she's hurting. I'm going to show you where she's hurting, right here.
Mm-hmm.
She always get a pressure thing right here. Only that side, too.
Right. And so when I'm sitting down like this, it works exactly where she's sitting. And if I wanted to like take that pressure off, other than like leaning to take it off, I just lean back. And now the pressure is in a different spot on my body.
Okay.
So even leaning it at different angles, like super reclined back slightly, you can feel it moved a little bit, right? So you play around, maybe like a little bit more forward, maybe more vertical, whatever that is for you.
You like that angle right there? Yeah, you got to do that more. If you want to sit in a chair without pain, as much pain, work your chair.
And then even something you can also try is like, I know does this come on randomly?
No, it's all the time.
All the time?
But it can hit randomly too.
Like how long do you sit for that this comes on?
It could be immediate, as soon as I put her in the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Like today, didn't it happen as soon as I put you in the chair?
Yeah.
And to me, it happens every time she's in the chair.
I see.
And if we have to ride to like an appointment or ride to our religious service, she's gonna hurt by the time she gets there.
Like sitting in
Exactly.
the car.
Yeah.
That probably doesn't.
Because I can't adjust the length down to
Yeah. So if I was going to be in a long car ride, I'd probably be like this before I get into the car.
Oh.
And just to like, cause like right now the pressure's on a different spot.
Oh.
And then as soon as you get into that car, you can't really do this in the car, right?
No.
So you're just gonna be like vertical, right? But at least recline back before. Or the reason I was asking is if you know when it comes on. So for example, you know, like for instance, if you're in the chair for more than an hour, it hurts. Then I would recline before that hour, like get on top of it, anticipate it. Or I've been in my chair for 10 minutes. I know it's gonna come on in 15, or I'm gonna lean back.
Okay. Makes sense.
I sat down when I was in the lobby. I should have leaned back in. It hurt immediately this morning when she put me in the chair.
But don't you hurt every time you're in that chair?
Yeah,
It's,
because it's not the right cushion for me.
it's not one time she doesn't hurt in the chair. That's what she's saying.
This cushion's not so good.
But they say it's the top of the line for, it's supposed to be the top of the line for pushing over people from quadriplegic, but it's never been.
With pressure ulcers.
I mean, you can try different cushions, right? But I think even if you have the best cushion for you, just being in that exact same angle pressure is probably not gonna be great. So that's why I would recline. I'd play around with reclining back, reclining forward, just doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about keeping this kid from.
No, you're good. If you got something out there, you learned that when you have extreme pain in your bottom area, just recline your chair back. Couple deep breaths. Then maybe a little bit of a heat pad somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing crazy.
What do you mean by nothing crazy?
Like, don't take a handful of pills and alcohol.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Like like for example, like you did this, it didn't work. Okay. No, nothing bad. It wasn't hard to get to. You just readjust the chair, then you're back to where you were. Yeah, I mean, like I always try the easy solutions first, and then before you do like the more intense. Like, so don't underestimate like being under the weather and how this makes your joints and everything just achy. Usually take your pain meds before.
Norco.
After with your breakfast. Did you eat breakfast today?
Her cinnamon bagel, half of
Okay.
with extra. Yeah, she's not gonna eat a whole bagel ever. Nope, that's too much.
Do they have those bagel minis? Is that remember those?
Yeah, they do have bagel minis, but you look good like that. You need to do that more. Doesn't that feel much better?
Yeah.
You look like an exaltation. See there? You don't even know what that means. It's a phenomenon. That's how you look, like a phenomenon.
Do you even know what it means?
Of course I know what it means. I'm a poet.
What does it mean?
I'm not going to tell you. You just don't want to look in the dictionary. Exaltation is a great breath of air. Peace. Say the words like that. And when you're like that, you should say words like peace, serenity, tranquility, calmness, pain-free. How does that say those words? Pain-free, happy. If you say those things when you like that, you will start feeling it in your body. Oh, I've already had this kind of training. Am I right, Henny?
Yeah.
I'm right, Deborah. I used to do it. You know, I was 6-7 years. I told myself all kind of stuff.
Whatever works. See?
I saw double for 7 years, Henny, and my eye was closed for 1. And I kept saying, you're going to see again. You're not seeing double. You're going to have your eye open. You're going to see again. And I talked every day till it happened.
That's great. That's really great.
Didn't I, Deborah? My sister. Huh?
Yeah, it is amazing, yeah. It's not easy.
No more nursing home for you. That was like, ooh, that was HELL hockey stick.
Yeah, you guys been doing nursing home before?
5 years?
Yeah, what's it like? It's kind of pleasant.
I mean, it's not for the strong. It's not for the weak.
And you realize younger people are going into them now than older.
I had all my kids like in the parents don't know what they're going through because they can't tell. Their mind, their brain, they can't hear.
How you feeling now? You're welcome.
Now all I'm going to say is, Hanny says, go back in your chair.
Just try it out. Like I said, it might work, it might not. Just try it out, right? It's not going to work every time, but like just sitting and so right now you can feel the weight on your body where it's hurting, right? But you don't, it doesn't hurt right away right now, right? Now you got X amount of time, so you find it relieve the pressure in that area. So you
Really, it's still there.
So that, all right, find a little bit back. Just a little bit.
Whoop, I forgot to do this. I'm going to the wall.
To the window, to the wall. All these skeets.
Is that better? So just hang out here, right? Especially since you're going to go into a car. And what's the car position going to be? Straight down. So when you're resting, you're watching television or whatnot, I'd be slightly inclined. That's, you know, and like I said, you play around with the angle, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less, you know.
And I plan on showing you that I forgot to bring it. You know those applesauce little cups they give you, those little individual cups. What I was doing when I was sick, I was taking this hand and wrapping it around the little cup like this, and I was holding for so many, like for a minute, and then let it go and put it down to get strength holding. But this won't open for me today, but it's a bad day.
It's a bad day, so does it mean don't do anything? So just do a quarter of the way. Just do a little bit. So how far?
So there it goes.
Yeah, just
There it goes.
5 times like that.
See, it wasn't doing it a while ago. I couldn't get it. It wouldn't relax enough for me to do it.
Yeah, sometimes when you're like a lot of pain and like things don't.
Look at that.
Yep. 4 more. 4. Sometimes when you're in a lot of pain, it's hard to like do anything. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Very nice.
Wow. Okay.
So that happens when you like calm your body down. You're not in excruciating pain.
Wow.
Outfit of the day. Outfit of the day. Look at her looking like a flower child. Deborah looking like a flower child. You can tilt if you want a little. Yeah, you look like you're in pain today. I had a lot of muscle aches, but I took a leave this morning.
Show me the door to your soul, my baby. I promise it's
everybody. I hope you enjoyed my therapy session and you didn't shed too many tears along with me, but it was a rough one. Now we're going to enjoy some music going home, so just sit back and relax, enjoy the scenery. The air conditioner is on. It was so hot, so you wouldn't be able to hear us talking anyway, so we decided to just play some music here. So we'll see you when we get to the house. And don't forget, I appreciate you guys so much. And look, we have a surprise pop-up Ernie. He's going to share the ride with us home, okay? So enjoy. Until next time, see you when we get to the house. Bye.
Secondhand, I felt a bit forgotten. Not your plan, but now the days of silence outgrow the fun things we have done. But tell me, do you wanna carry on? Plants don't grow without water, and they cave when it's cold. We could go till we're older. Put your head on my shoulder and let's enjoy the ride. When we started, our wishes aligned. We were like yin and yang combined. Now the tables have turned. Can we live and